The shield wall held firm, yet even the strongest defense requires reinforcement. If you value this history, amidst the chaos of the battlefield, the shield wall held firm until a single axe blow shattered the line. As the longships closed in, the archers unleashed a relentless barrage.
Send more arrows!
The shield braced for... The cost of glory was steep. Surrounded by the fallen, even the strongest Viking might break. The clang of the hammer was the heartbeat of the Viking world. Here, steel was born, tempered in the roaring fires of the north.
In the migration period, the sword was the mark of a legend. Forged in fire, these blades would determine...
The timeline of Viking dominance is clear. From 700 AD through 1066, the arrows indicate the direction the Viking warriors traveled. They often raided England, France, Spain.
The Vikings needed iron ore for their weapons and defenses. They traveled far and wide, sourcing the highest quality. This is the secret of pattern welding, a technique lost for centuries. By twisting the heated rods and folding it, the layers must be meticulously bonded. Each strike of the hammer forces the metals to unify, forging a single
The joining of the hilt and the blade required immense skill. As the runes ignite, pattern welded, 1,000 layers of steel and fire. The blade is granted its rest, secured until the shield wall calls again.
The shield wall, or skjaldborg, was more than just a formation. It was a living, breathing entity, designed to absorb the shock of the enemy charge. The shield wall was the heartbeat of the Viking line. When the command was given, they struck as one, coordinated.
The shield wall held firm, a bristling line of wood and iron. But the true stroke came from the flank. The map clearly illustrates the strategic brilliance of the shield wall. Here, at the narrow pass, the Norsemen, the shield wall, an impenetrable barrier of wood and iron. Wave after wave broke against it, yet the Vikings held.
These mythical blades, imbued with ancient magic, were central to their beliefs. The first. As the storm gathered, the sword's sinister power awakened, casting a dreadful light upon the ancient burial site. From intricate jewelry to religious carvings, the sword motifs permeated every aspect of Viking art and culture. As the chieftain raised the blade, the tribe saw not just steel, but the blessing of the gods. Forged for battle and plunder, the Viking sword was more than just a weapon. It was a symbol of status, power, and a brutal age. This exquisite hilt speaks volumes of the warrior who wielded it. Forged in fire and cool, embedded in the earth, this blade represents the enduring legacy of the Viking Age, a testament to both their ferocity and their craftsmanship. In the heart of the Norse conflicts, survival hinged on a warrior's resolve. As the siege engines fired, this legendary Viking sword, forged in the fires of war, demonstrates its terrifying effectiveness.
The Ulfbert blade, honed to perfection, was not merely a tool of war, but a symbol of the warrior's endurance. The battlefield stretched as far as the eye could see, a testament to the sheer scale of the conflict.
But it is the hilt and the sacred symbols etched within the steel that reveal the true legacy of this Viking weapon. To transform the raw earth into weapons of war, the blacksmith first had to master the fire. The bellows provided the necessary breath.
The rhythmic clang of hammer against iron. Forged in the heart of the earth, weapons of sienna and steel shaped the ancient world.
The crude bronze blade gave way to sharper iron. But it was the Viking sword, with its intricate pattern welding.
With the roots agreed upon, the vital copper could finally flow. This exchange was the bedrock of their civil.
From the earliest bronze blades to the crucible of the Iron Age, the evolution of warfare was forged in.
As the dragon's head nears the shore, the warriors brace themselves. They know this new land will not welcome them peacefully. They struck with brutal efficiency. The objective was clear: secure the bounty and spread terror before the local levies could react. When the longships met, the ensuing chaos was absolute. Warriors fought with unmatched ferocity. The Vikings advanced with stealth, their movements precise. The element of surprise was crucial in the.
The Norsemen advanced with relentless force. Outnumbered and outmatched, the enemy lines.
This is the blade of Ragnar Lothbrok, said to hum with the very Odin force itself, an instrument of conquest and divine right.
This was the moment the legend of Bjorn Ironside was forged. With his Ulfbert sword raised high.
Egil Skallagrimsson, the warrior poet, understood the true weight of steel. His verses
Laid bare before us are the blades that carved an empire out of the northern seas, relics of unmatched brutality and craftsmanship.
The runestone stands as a testament to their enduring legacy. Etched in sienna and steel gray.
These aren't merely adornments. The sword motif signifies status, a warrior's bond to Odin, and their place in the halls of the gods. The sword was more than just a weapon. It was the warrior's soul, guiding him on his final voyage. This
Carved into the very heart of the runestone, this blade is the enduring symbol of the Vikings' martial